Static design engineer. Sounds fancy, right? I know what you all are thinking. Static means probably like just sitting on the desk whole day and doing nothing and just being concentrated to the work and not even moving an inch. But my friends, you are wrong. So hi, I am Chinmay Bhosle and I welcome you all to the first episode of this series, which is Static Design Engineer. What does it mean and what are the responsibilities static engineer has to bear? So first things first, what exactly does a static engineer do? Well, you have ever seen those gigantic structures and vessels in oil and gas refineries or chemical plants? Yes, we design those. But by design, what do you mean? By design, we mean that we design those thicknesses of those pressure vessels. Nothing less than that, nothing more than that. Thicknesses plays a vital role in design of any equipment. In oil and gas industry, we design those equipments by deciding the thicknesses of that element by referring to a certain bunch of formulas using certain standard codes and specs. So in order to become a static design engineer, the one thing which is the important that you need to have is this. Yes, my friends, you need to be a mechanical engineer. You need to survive those 4 years of engineering, and within those 4 years you need to make your stress and strain concepts clear. So after that you can be eligible for being a static design engineer. So in order to start your career as a static design engineer, you need to get hired yourself as a GT in one of the following parameters of the job, which are like design consultancy, fabricator and EPC. You can get into any one of them and start your career. After getting into them, you need to start getting your hands-on experience on the two softwares which are the important softwares in day-to-day life of a static design engineer. The one is PB Lite and second is Compress. And trust me friends, these two softwares are way much far different than what we do in SolidWorks and Creo. So after that, when you get into the industry and with the hands-on experience on the software, with that you also need to increase your knowledge of the codes and the standards which will be helping you to build those equipments, and those standards are listed on the screen which you can see, and those are like the ASME codes, API, TIMA. You will get into know when you get into that industry. The last thing that you all will be needing is the soft skills. Yes my friends, the soft skills are also an important aspect in our day-to-day life being a static design engineer. But let me tell you one glitch in that, like if you are entering into a design consultancy or a fabricator shop, you still have time to brush up your soft skills. But if you are getting hired as a GT in EPC, you need to have those soft skills. You will be meeting people with different departments and different areas in your day-to-day life, and you need to work under pressure and workload by talking with various persons. So at that time, while communicating, you are not expected to lose your calm. You need to tackle those situations in a very clear way. So for that, you need to have those soft skills. Okay, moving ahead with what does it involves in being a static engineer and what are the static engineer responsibilities are. So if you are working at the design consultancy or a fabricator shop, you will be responsible for making the fabricator drawings of the equipment and the pressure vessel by considering the various process and mechanical parameters. You will be responsible for deciding the thicknesses of those pressure vessels. In EPC level, you will be approving those calculations and drawings supplied by the reviewer. So you will be playing a vital role. Besides that, you also need to have a communication on a day-to-day basis with other departments too. Yeah, so you need to have those soft skills also. So yes guys, so this is the end of the first episode, and I think that you might have got an idea that what does a static engineer means and what are the responsibilities it holds. So in the next episode, we will be talking about how we can start our career in EPC, design consultancy and fabricators in order to become a static design engineer. And let me give you a spoiler alert. Static engineers are needed everywhere. So yeah, thank you guys, and this was the end of the episodes, and see you in the next episode. Bye.